flip. Flip. Sweet. Nobody's here. Hey, I don't know who's here. Hey! Oh my gosh. We tried to do this on Facebook and nobody was there, so we wanted to do it here. It's just us today. We're getting ready to go and have a nice day with Devon's system, so yeah, I'm just chilling with my artwork. Happy birthday! Hey guys, welcome in. We're just kind of chilling today, so I figured we'd do a live stream for Valentine's Day and say hello to everything. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you didn't catch it from the title, this is Alexander. Yeah, it's... Oh, we got a message. That's our art. Yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. If you guys were interested in our system map, you guys get to see this firsthand, I guess. This is our system map, if it'll focus, maybe. Yeah. It's not as unique as Devon's, but my face keeps getting in the way. Yeah. We're gonna do a video on that where it's not so weird because we're on our phone right now. So yeah, it's chill. It's chill, it's chill. What is everybody up to today? I know this is like a prompt to live stream, so didn't really have anything planned. I'm just holding the phone. No, our system doesn't have a bullet journal, but I think Devon's does. Oh, pizza's nice. We've never played Fortnite before. School stuff. School stuff's boring. Just kidding. Stay in school, guys. I'm gonna try to find a place to set the phone so it's not all jiggly. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if we can do this. Oh well, hey. Even if you're lonely, you can still have some self-love. Valentine's Day is for the singles too. There we go. Okay. Now we can stop jiggling. Just got one. We want to start doing that, but we don't. We're gonna have to talk to Devon's system and learn how to do it. Sometimes we play video games. I think right now we have the Spyro and Crash on PlayStation, so that's kind of our thing right now. Otherwise, we kind of play. Gosh, we played Minecraft on Xbox. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. Go charge your phone. Yes, Singles Appreciation Day. Good. Good on ya. You're in the future and it's not Valentine's Day anymore. Well, still happy Valentine's Day to you, even though it's late. We love you guys. Oh, we have roommates and they're kind of just like rummaging around. Who wants to see our gecko? We have a gecko. You were first. You guys want to see our gecko? Okay, we're gonna grab our gecko. Alright, this is Lizard Rick. His name's Maverick, but we call him Lizard Rick. I think that's the wrong kind of gecko. He doesn't have pads on his feet. Yeah, he's cool. Those little markings. See if I can't focus on him. Focus. Yeah. He's pretty cool though. He's super soft and does not mind being held. Willow really okay, so the funniest thing happens. So Willow will look on the outside of his tank and he will run back and forth and tease her. And Willow is round baby. She's currently over there. I'll grab her in a second. But it's hilarious because he'll tease her. He'll run back and forth and just kind of look at her and just be like, hey. It's great. He's a good boy. We got him when he was about the size of our index finger. So yeah. Does anybody have questions for us? Lizard Rick points. Does anybody have any questions for us since it's just us today? We can answer questions about our system since we're not on here as much as you guys. Well, as Devin and his system. Chilling out with Rick. Happy Valentine's Day. My personal favorite movie? Let's see. Probably, oh gosh, what is it called? Risky Something. The one where people have controversial thoughts about, if he has sunglasses on or not. And he's slides into the room and people think he takes off the sunglasses, but it's Mandela effect. I can't remember what it's called though. That's my my favorite. Thank you. Yes, Risky Business. Thank you. That one's my favorite. Thank you. Woo. What inspires us to change our hair color? It's kind of just on a whim, hey, maybe we should change up the hair color. Ooh, Rick, stop it. Yeah, usually it's kind of just in a manic episode like most other people when they decide to bleach and then dye their hair in one go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Happy Valentine's Day. We still just have the one, but we did raise the money for Kalani to get over here. And when they get over here, we're going to see if we can't do the full half of our head that is not dreaded. And we're gonna see how that looks, and then if we don't like it, we can just brush it out. Oh, come on, Rick. Crawl. Okay, let's see. People will come out after we... Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened to our phone, but the people coming out when our hair color changes, some people are surprised. Della did it once and dyed her hair black, which I absolutely adored, but there were some people in the system that weren't so fond of it, so that was fun. Advice on a proper diagnosis. We haven't really gotten a proper diagnosis, to be quite honest with you, but just the search of a good therapist, somebody that's gonna listen to you and hear what you have to say, because ours just kind of stared at us, and Mickey, oh, okay, not gonna go inside to sleep, just kind of stared at us when we told her, and she was like, what? Oh well, thank you. I'm glad that that you can understand us now. I did the makeup today. It's a little smudged on top, but I'm gonna blend it out before I head over. Um, I also waxed the eyebrows today because they were kind of getting out of hand. And we actually kind of ripped part of this one off, so we have to like eyeshadow it so it looks normal. uh, that was a accident. Um, so some people can and can't diagnose DID. They have to have specific like trainings. So finding a therapist that specializes in dissociative disorders is gonna be a good route for you. And Rick is currently climbing in my sleeve. Oh, it's fun stuff. Just chilling out, and I'm really sorry for the loud people that are out there. Usually it's a lot more quiet in here. Hello, Lantern Sky. Favorite meme? There's so many. Why would you make me choose? uh, hello from Germany. Oh, hi. That's amazing. There's so many people from Germany that that come on here, and it's amazing. We're planning on going to Germany with Devin for us it's gonna be for psychology, mastering in psychology. For Devin's it's gonna be, yeah, I think graduates in art or something. Oh my gosh. Again, hello. Yeah. For those of you who didn't see, that's our system map and we're gonna be doing a video on it. Yeah, we did do all the paintings on the wall. These are of our inner world. We wanted to do some stuff. So the top left, Rick's currently in my sleeve, but the one above this one, that's kind of like how I don't know, it would be like the Milky Way for us, I guess. Um, the one to the right of it, that's above my bow, that's from the if you see that black spot on the map, that's the Shadow Tribe, and that's kind of what the sky looks like over there. The one to the right is of the lake that is in the middle of our map. Our sky is purple in system, so it's pretty nice. It's a relaxing color, and Rick is now completely in our sleeve. um, this one is of the West tribe, I believe, and that one's of the Nether tribe. We're planning on updating the paintings. Yeah, Lizard Rick, man. He's in there. He's in there pretty good. But yeah, so we're gonna try and update the paintings so we can have better stuff. Better stuff. And just stare at Rick, guys. Yeah, the lake is really cool. We have this fish that literally looks like a rainbow. Like, it changes color and it has that I don't know, holographic vibe to it, so it almost looks like it's not real, but it's a really cool fish. Thank you for complimenting our painting. Um, we have a few around the room if you guys want to see them. I'm gonna we're gonna have to go over here and let's see. So we have this one. That one was just somebody's view. They like went into space That one's one of our better ones. It's of like depression and just like the hand of depression. It's pretty cool. There's our diploma. We also have this one, which is our dissociated painting. So we need to update it because it has like most everybody's names, but we've grown since we did that. And then it has all of our like different disorders that we have. So there's manic, dysphoria, anxiety, depression, DID, dissociation, trust issues, self-harm, bipolar, and anger. So those are just like the things that we deal with on like a day-to-day basis. Oh, I didn't actually finish. My bad. Happy Valentine's Day. There's about 84 in our system. Um, Kyler is an age slider, and he did that painting or drawing when he was like 5-ish. And then over here we have the ferret. It's kind of become just something that hangs on our wall. This was Paul's patch to keeper. And over here we have something we did in college. It's just a horse. We kind of like blacked out the entire area and painted over it in white and just kind of went from there, and you can kind of see where the black shows through here. It's pretty chill. And then this one that some of the littles did. And currently, sorry guys, currently we are working on a Rick and Morty painting for Devon's system. So yeah. Let's see. All right. Yeah, we have 84 in our system. Just because we're young doesn't mean we can't have a lot. We've gone through quite a bit with our stepmom and Stacy trademark. Rick and Morty's great. Oh, he's saying hello. just chilling out with Lizard Rick. He doesn't like Stacy trademark either. Us, the body is 21. I'm 17. This is a leopard gecko, and his name is Rick. And he is currently happy to just be here. There we go. Camera's focused on him now. Yep. Just chilling out with Lizard Rick. This is this live stream. Just happy Valentine's Day from Rick. Oh yeah, we're getting messages from Devon's system because we sent them pictures of the makeup. So yeah, I'm going out on a date with Hugo later. Yeah, we're just crawling around on our lap now. Three facts about me. Not all of them are gonna be positive, because Hugo's in Devon's system, the other system on this channel. Thank you. It actually took me very short for the time that I thought it was going to take me, because normally I have to redo it. But I'm a depression holder. Me and Kay both like Black Veil Brides. Me personally, I like God, Blood on the Dance Floor. I know that's a um controversial thing, you know, just because people. But yeah, and I do pencil art. Let's see. Yes, focus, please. Yeah, I do pencil art. I'm gonna put you back here. Oh, just hanging out with Rick. Phone data, but we're on unlimited, so it's all good. Chilling out with Lizard Rick. Come here. Come here, baby. Me, I live in the houses and sometimes in the city. Outside, maybe here in a little bit. I run baby. She jumped off. Um, we might actually like do a video outside at some point. Oh, and they're playing loud music. I am so sorry. I really hope we don't get demonetized for that. um, yeah. Outside. Outside. Oh, come on. Yeah, but I live, so there's like the city up here, and then over here is the main houses. And I live in the main houses currently, but sometimes I go up to the city just to chill out and hang out in SD's bar. His bar is pretty cool. Um, Round Baby and Rick do not get along for the most part. I bet you if she really got interested, she'd try to eat him, and I'd rather not. But she was kind of like, she's looking over here like, oh, I'm interested in what's going on. Our wrists are broad? Yeah, we kind of have man hands, don't we? Cool, all you hear is bass. That's good to hear. um, yeah, but I guess we could do a little questionnaire about in system. You guys can ask questions if you want, so we can kind of have something to talk about. If anybody has questions about our system. Uh, that's not an aquarium, that's a terrarium. That's for Rick, who's currently crawling all over me. Oh, well, thank you for calling us brave. Our inner world, we actually have paintings up here. This is paintings from our inner world. When did we know we were a system? Let's see. We knew around 14. A friend online kind of saw Ashley come out, and I know we're blurry, I'm sorry. Um, how many relationships? I think last time we counted it was, I want to say 13? 13 to 16. It kind of depends on what you count as relationships. How do we share fronting? We kind of just decide who's gonna be out and who wants to do what, because some people really like work. Some people I don't know. Some people like work, some people don't, and we kind of just decide on the likes of everybody in the system. And I'm sorry the phone keeps tilting. I'm trying. Red hand. I am red-handed. The most interesting place in our inner world is probably going to be the Empire. It has the mix of like it has a mix of everybody from the tribes. We have several tribes in system who are bird slash fawn slash who knows what. And everybody kind of goes to the Empire, which is up in this corner here. It's cut off. Um, and that kind of draws the most traffic in. So, let's see. Nobody's co-con with us right now. It's just me. I say us because you guys are here with me, so there's nobody co-con here. The idea is still on me. Oh well, inner relationships with systems and inner worlds and stuff. They're just kind of something that systems deal with on a day-to-day basis. Your alters or um so alters are kind of just dating inner with Devon's system. So when we do miss them, especially if somebody becomes like a background alter instead of a main fronter. And no, you don't, Willow. Sorry. Um, Come here, Rick. Behave. Behave. Um, so the relationships, yeah, we do miss people, but we kind of work out how to, I don't know, work it out. Ask for people in the other systems. Your world has purple sky. Did blue sky surprise you? Um, Me personally, I used to live in Florida before I came in system, so that's my backstory, kind of. And so I knew there was blue sky, so purple sky for me was weird. I was like, what is this? Has there ever been big trouble? There's been a few wars in system between the Empire and the other tribes. There were more empires too. Again, we're gonna do a big video on system stuff, but yeah, there was a little war going on. Authors think about outer world partners. Yeah, they think about outer world partners, but we only have partners with Devon's system. So, uh, do we have? This gecko cannot crawl on the wall. He has claws. So, let's see. Instead of little suction cuppies, he has claws. And he can crawl on wooden things. But he cannot crawl on walls. Yes, we kind of have pets in the inner world. There are 2 dogs that we have. We don't really have anything else though. Who am I closest to? Probably Kay and Ashley. Ashley's my ex-wife before I found out that I was gay. um, yeah, it sometimes it takes a while to figure yourself out. So, it took me a while. We were married for like a year-ish, and then I was like, "Fam, I'm not feeling this," and we kind of separated. But Kay's like one of my closest friends. Thank you for asking questions, man. That's what makes these live streams fun. I'm glad we can do one on Valentine's Day is just kind of like an impromptu. I'm sure I'm sure people here didn't expect it either, so it was just kind of like, oh, I did my makeup. Why not do a live stream, right? Um, Excuse my very, very dirty room because others don't know how to pick up, but we have a one round baby, and she is currently looking at Gek like she wants to eat him, so that's fun. But he is currently hiding, so it is okay. Um, for medical professionals, if you're talking about regular doctors, I would say that just because we need medication, like, don't, you know, with some systems, I guess there's this like thing where they don't want to give people with DID medication. So like, hey, we still need medication. Like, this isn't just a one person type of thing, you know. Um, for therapists, just kind of let it happen, you know. Don't go by the book. This kind of goes with something that we learned at the conference. I think it's Sarah McClell did like a speech, and she was talking to the therapists and was just like, if you read by the books, we already know them, so we're gonna we're just gonna throw you off, and we know the questions that you're gonna ask us. So I actually am a dude and the body is female, so uh I mean, I have dysphoria out here, but I make it work. Um, I do age differently in system. So I'm 17 and I've been 17 since I got here like 4-ish years ago. And some people do go through puberty in system, but I'm kind of eternally 17, so we do smoke marijuana and cigarettes. Ashley's like the main smoker. Um, what did I mean when I said I came from Florida? Uh, for me, I have a past life or before memories, and I have memories of being in Florida. I had a family, a couple other things, and I passed away and ended up here. And it's a better life than what I was going through, so don't worry about me. Um, some alters can have depression, and some alters don't really have to have depression. We have one, Sean, that just has no depression, and it's so weird to watch him function normally. For a lot of us, we're just like, how are you functioning? This isn't normal. What is normal? But that's not normal for us. For the last question, do we have separate health issues? Some of us do. Axel is, I believe, nearsighted. We haven't gotten glasses for him yet, but we need to. There's Laurent, who is paralyzed from the waist down. He can't walk out here, which is interesting. We're currently looking into getting a wheelchair. Um, some medications kind of do affect us differently. It just depends on the person. Some of our anxiety meds, we have two different anxiety meds, and one of them works for like three of us, and the other one works for all of us, all the rest of us. uh, So yeah, some medications are definitely different. We personally don't have any fictives in our system, but Devin does have one. True that, there's no normal. Yeah, we've never been on Ritalin, but we don't have ADHD. At least I don't think any of us do. One of the littles might, but we're not sure. Uh, you're welcome for answering everything. We are happy to do so. We're just waiting to head over to Devin's place so we can have nice Valentine's dinner and I can go out with Hugo, which will be fun. If I could have any superpower, the oh gosh, what is it called? Probability, the power to change probability. You know, there's probably like 1 in 1,000,000 that I'm gonna find $100 down the street. Well, let's change that to, you know, 1 in 10. You know, that would be cool. Do littles live with alters in the inner world, or don't they need adults? Some of them do, some of them don't. The littles kind of, oh gosh, the littles have different mentalities, so it kind of just depends on the little and how they feel about adults. Oh my gosh, we can relate to the shirt in the sink and plate in the laundry room thing. We've done that so much. I think Devin's system kind of needs a break from videos and live streaming, so we're just kind of doing this as an impromptu. Uh, we'd love to include them, but we're currently just chilling out. Yeah, I see you. I see you, round baby. You got the geck. What a boy. What a boy. Everybody's just staring at Gek. Because he is the boy. I've never played Fortnite. I've never watched anybody play Fortnite, so honestly, I have no clue what Fortnite is besides it involves forts. Uh, the cause for the panic attack, um, I think it's just something that happened in system. We didn't really get into it after we got off, so yeah. But they just kind of need a break. I'm okay with sharing the body. Mickey's kind of genderqueer, so we're gonna end up getting top surgery at some point and going on testosterone, so I really don't mind it. Uh, the cat's name is actually Willow. Uh, she's just very round, so we call her Round Baby. Rickrolled, yes. If it wouldn't get us demonetized, we would totally rickroll you guys. Chilling out with Lizard Rick and all the gobs. Rick is adventurous, but we have a round baby to watch after. Otherwise, we'd probably let him crawl around a little more. We got Rick. Oof. Let's see. We've been here for 2 months. We were at the last place for 2.5 months, and then we were at the last place for 5 months. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months. 9 months ago. Lizard Rick is cold-blooded. That's why he has a heat lamp on his terrarium. He always has that on. Sometimes we lower it at night just to give him the feel of nighttime temperatures. But he always has it on, so he always has a warm spot to go to. And he enjoys crawling around on us a lot. But Willow also wants to eat him, so... Are we having problems in the comments? What's going on? Sexual alters, we kind of just let them do their thing unless it's too much. So, like, let's say sending pictures, we don't really allow, but we do give them the, like, passage to read what they wish, if you catch my drift. Yeah, we kind of just let them do their thing, and Della especially, she chilled out after we just kind of let her go through whatever she was gonna go through, and now she's just kind of calmed down. Hey, Kalani! Welcome in! So somebody asked if we raised the money to bring you over earlier, and yes, we did. So we got asked this during the live stream actually. Switch versus a, like, being Kokon. Kokon kind of feels like somebody's hovering over us, and switching kind of feels like, you know, when you, like, pop your knuckles and it doesn't fully pop, and then, like, a few minutes later you go back to pop it and it finally pops and you're like, oh wow, I finally popped my knuckle. That's kind of what a switch feels like to us. Like an itch you have to scratch or something like that. I'm excited to get you over here too, Kalani. It's gonna be great. You're gonna have a room, and you're gonna meet the Gek. You just have Maverick rolling around all over us. How often do we switch in a day? It really depends on the day and what's going on. If we're at work, usually we'll switch 2 to 3 times at work, and then once when we come home. Can we switch on command? Sometimes. We kind of have to have the communication for that. So, like, if we wanted somebody to come out, we kind of just be like, oh, hey, say, Sean. That's a bad idea. Nobody shout Sean in the comments, please. Like, shouting Sean and he will appear, and it's pretty great. So sometimes we can, sometimes it's kind of like we're stuck at the front and we kind of have to, like, rip ourselves off, like, I don't know, like we have glue stuck to us or something. what kind of DID community do we have? There's a few people that live here in Oregon, but we don't really, we don't really... Okay, I'm gonna put Gek away before he, like, crawls into Willow's hands. He's all warmed up and ready to go. Alright, buddy. There you go. Okay. I'm back, so I can answer that question. We don't have too many people here. We haven't really met them. We are having a few people move down here, so it's gonna be pretty great. Why does a girl get a system of a man guy where guys have girl psyche? I'm trying to understand your question. We have boys and girls in our system, so it's kind of a mix. I don't know where it stems from, just kind of happens. Will you do a day in the life video as well? Yes, we will. We have not figured it out yet, but we are going to start. Switching on a swing? That sounds like it. Oh man. Yes, we are working on a DID community. Everybody's moving to Oregon. We have 3 systems moving to Oregon. We have the Voodoo system, Kaulani's system, and I'm not going to give away the last one just in case they don't want to have that public knowledge yet. Let's see. There we go. Just chilling out. Totally unprofessionally. Oh, we do that so much. Yeah, the conference was specifically about DID and some other dissociative disorders, but mostly DID. It had a lot of good things in there. Let's see. So, we got this from the conference, and we took a bunch of notes on stuff, but there were things like, there was one on integration that we went to. We don't agree with integration personally, but that's just our thing. There's things about therapy, DID and relationships, a couple other things in here, DID and eating disorders, stuff like that. We will be posting videos about the conference in coming weeks, so make sure you look for that. Me personally, I enjoy being in or out, because in system I kind of have like my own room, my own things, my own clothes. Out here it's a little harder since we're restricted with funds and stuff to buy everybody things. So, I mean, in or out, it doesn't really matter to me too much. Going to sleep in the inner world and waking up out here is not too bad, but going to sleep out here for some reason and waking up back in the inner world is like, I don't know. We're not schizophrenic. I don't know if somebody else said they were schizophrenic, but we're not schizophrenic. DID is something totally different. Yeah, we don't agree with integration unless it's like a everybody agrees, every single part has to agree. Um, Otherwise, it's like this forced thing where you're duct taping a bunch of angry cats together. We got that from Devon's system. um, but yeah, so we don't really agree with integration. It's something that should be brought up by the person seeking therapy, not the therapist. Uh, how do you go about working together as a system with shared goals? Is it possible to work in harmony? Yes. We I don't think we have our personal journal, but we have things. Okay, so this is kind of what we do to make sure things get done. This is our chore list currently, and I know bad handwriting and everything. I don't know if it's flipped for you guys, but like clean the litter box, clean the fish tank, put laundry away, clean food and water dishes for Willow, uh, clean and organize closet, things like that. Um, so that's kind of how we work together. As for work, we kind of just see who wants to work for that day and share the knowledge of what we need to work. Did anyone integrate without letting you know? Like the one entropy system. No. We had one person, well, two, I guess, integrate together, but that's because they were two fractured alters. Like, they weren't really, I don't know. They had some personality. Sorry, guys, again. Um, Gotta go back up. But they had personality, but they kind of like needed to be more than what they were, so they kind of integrated together. That's the only one that we had like that. Yeah, go to sleep, Monica. Uh, we'll catch you later. On the Oregon Trail. I'm just reading through comments, guys. I'm not ignoring anybody, I promise. There's some people. Um, I don't remember the exact term for when you have parts, but don't have a lot of amnesia. I know it's OSDD, but I don't remember if it's 1A or 1B. Um, but that's definitely a possibility. Different handwritings? Okay, let's see. Yeah, we have different handwritings. So this, I can't remember who was out at the time. And then Honey's handwriting, because Honey is kind of a doctor and she does the doctor handwriting. It's kind of funny to watch our handwriting go from okay to chicken scratch. Yeah, figuring it out is all part of it. We're actually writing a book called DID Survival Guide, and it's going to be aimed towards really anybody with DID. It's going to cover the definitions of words, like you have vocabulary. We're going to go into integration, therapy, relationships, communication with alters, sharing fronting time, things like that. And we're hoping to get that book um, partially done within the next year or so we can release like a part of it to the public. And it's for system by systems, So if you guys check out our Discord, we actually have a tab that's for, it's called the ID Survival Guide, and we're having systems help us out. So if you guys feel like getting in on that, you're very welcome to. Um, Family members that call it or think that it's demonic possession, I would just educate them. Show them videos, show them books, things like that. I don't know, just kind of educate them, open their mind to it. And if they can't understand, I mean, check out our toxic getting rid of toxic people video. Honk. I would love to have the book, even if I don't have DID. Yeah, the book's gonna be available to anyone once we get into it. OSDD 1AB. I'm not positive. Devin's system actually knows a little bit more about us than more about it than us. I'm sorry, I get tongue-tied sometimes. Thank you for the good luckness on the book. Yeah. Our Discord is in our community tab, so we have that little join link. If you go over to our community tab, it has all the different things. We have Patreon going, we have Discord, Devin's Etsy, which we're gonna start putting stuff on there too. In our system, there's nobody that speaks other languages currently, but we have somebody named Oct, Oct, and once we get into German learning and stuff, we think he's going to be mainly German speaking, because he kind of has this confused look on his face when we talk to him in English, and he's just kind of like, I understand, but I don't. So I'm gonna keep nodding my head. And I'm just like, okay, dude. Hello. People chatting down in the comments. What time is it, you guys? It is 3:35. So we're gonna wrap this up in like 10-ish minutes because we gotta start heading out. We actually took a little bit of German in high school, and we found that we picked it up better than Spanish, French, or even sign language. So there's hope for us. Happy Valentine's Day. You're very welcome for answering questions. I'm glad you could catch the stream too, guys. Oh, it was so nice to chat with everybody. Why do we want to learn German? Because we're going to Germany with Devin, so it'd be pretty good to know German, right? Yeah, that would be great, Kaolani. Learning sign language together. Thank you. I did the makeup myself, and it's already a little smudged. But we do have... I put a heart. Just so everybody knows that's not a smudge. Yeah. I'm gonna fix it up before we head out. Hey, it's not a tattoo. It's just I drew it on there. It's all good. We do have a tattoo though. We have, you guys have seen it. The rose here. We have a tattoo along here with a grandfather clock with hands sticking out of it. We'll probably put a picture up of that sometime on like. I can't show you. Because this part is a little inappropriate to show, especially when we have a binder on. Uh, thank you. Thank you for the good luck with our date. Um, we can show you this tattoo. A good way to get to working with systems is ask systems questions and see if they'd want to be a part of your project. Uh, this is what I was talking about. That's our big tattoo. It's eventually gonna go around our back, around this side, over our stomach, and down our left leg. It's gonna turn into ivy halfway down, I think. We're still figuring that out. Like the ivy chokes out the roses and stuff. Symbolism, guys. Symbolism. We want to be equine. God, what's it called? I can't remember the exact term, but like a equine children's therapist. So, well, not exactly. I don't know. It's therapy on horses for people who have really any psychological disorders, um, disorders they can't help, like ADHD, autism, things like that. And just kind of working with them while working on horses and helping them through that because horses are a good way to relieve stress and also open up the wave of conversation because when you're doing something new that you're not familiar with, you kind of have a tendency to talk and it helps people. We did a review on the movie Split if you want to check that out. I'm not going to say anything on it here because that's a triggering topic, so I'd rather not. But if you'd like to see what we think about it, you can check out our review. We did a review on Split and Glass. Yeah, we've learned to ride horses. We went to college for it for a little while until Stacy Trademark pulled us out on the road. But we've been riding since we were 11. We don't have a horse right this second, but yeah, we know how to ride horses. We've trained horses too, so it's pretty decent. Yeah, the confidence building with horse therapy is definitely something that we're excited for because we've seen it personally with different people how working with horses who are good with people uh, still learning themselves. So the older generations working with horses that need a little more support themselves, they can kind of see themselves in those horses. Um, Things like that. Like it's so interesting just seeing all the different things you can do with horse therapy. You're scared of horses? It's okay. There's a lot of people that are scared of horses. No, this is not our natural hair color. You can see our roots are showing. We're strawberry blonde slash redheaded, but we're definitely not this red. All right, guys, 5 more minutes. Ask your questions. Horses' shoes. Yeah, horses have shoes. What's our next project? What do you mean? By next project, do you mean next video, next painting, next project we want to do with our lives? What do you mean by that? Yeah, we're gonna head out here in like 4-ish minutes to go eat with Hugo. Me personally. It's a date. It's fun. It'll be great. Um, Hi, Sky. Unfortunately, we're about to head off, but you're welcome to rewind and watch. Uh, how should we go about building up our communication with other alters? We started with notebooks, leaving messages, just like I think this is how some people system map too. Just leaving out like, hi, what's your name? What's your age? What's your favorite foods? Things like that, and just kind of building off of that and just slowly working towards uh, a better communication, I guess. I will tell Hugo hi. um, we love you too, Kalani. I hope everything is going good for you and you're having a nice time planning. Alright, guys, 2 more minutes. And we're saying our goodbyes. Thank you all for joining the stream today. It was totally impromptu and not planned whatsoever. I'm glad everybody has enjoyed it, and happy Valentine's Day. Thank you all for being part of the Gob Squad. If you don't know what that is, Devin's sister Jessica is the Goblin, and our fan base is now called the Goblin Squad, and we have officially named you guys hashtag Gob Squad. So if you guys subscribe, you are now a Goblin. uh, you're very welcome for answering all the questions. Yes, hashtag Gob Squad. Hell yeah, everybody's Gob Squad. Woo! I'm so glad you guys have decided to join us today. Happy Valentine's Day. Our phone is going to die here in a few minutes, so this is perfect timing. We will see you all in the next video. And yeah, have a great day, guys. Bye.